It's time for more fun drug facts. Let's learn today about cannabis use disorder. As usual, the handy-dandy DSM-5. These criteria, there are 11 of them, dictate whether or not a person will have a mild, moderate, or severe cannabis use disorder. Let's go. Cannabis is often taken in larger amounts over a longer period of time than what is intended. There is a persistent desire or unsuccessful efforts to cut down or control cannabis use. A great deal of time is spent in activities necessary to obtain cannabis, use cannabis, or recover from its effects. Craving or a strong desire or urge to use cannabis. Recurrent cannabis use resulting in a failure to fulfill major role obligations at work, school, or home. Continued cannabis use despite having persistent or recurrent social or interpersonal problems caused or exacerbated by the effects of cannabis. Important social, occupational, or recreational activities are given up or reduced because of cannabis use. Recurrent cannabis use in situations in which it is physically hazardous. Cannabis use is continued despite knowledge of having a persistent or recurrent physical or psychological problem that is likely to have been caused or exacerbated by cannabis. Number 10, tolerance as defined by either of the following. A need for markedly increased amounts of cannabis to achieve intoxication or desired effect. Or markedly diminished effect with continued use of the same amounts of cannabis. Withdrawal as manifested by either of the following. We talked about this before, but withdrawal symptoms including sleep disruption, anxiety, some kind of irritability, or appetite disruption. And then, of course, the secondary part of that is cannabis is taken to relieve or avoid these withdrawal symptoms. So, with all of those dropped out, let's see. Mild is determined as exhibiting 2 to 3 of those symptoms. Moderate would be the presence of 4 to 5 of those symptoms, or severe would be 6 or more of those symptoms. Now, if you ranked any of those, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have a cannabis use disorder, but it could mean that you may want to look into getting some assistance if you want to change your cannabis use, because that's the thing. All of this only matters if you want to change your use. So either way, hope you learned something.